today I'm working on a 2005 Nissan Armada. I believe this is from 04 to 08. Customer complaint, cigarette lighter doesn't work. Both cigarette lighters, so this one doesn't work, that one doesn't work, and then the one behind here doesn't work too as well. The one in the rear does work. The one all the way in the back where you open up the tailgate, that one does work. The only way that these guys are gonna work for the ones right here and this one right here in the middle console is if you have the key on the on position. The one in the back is always going to be charging consistently, so it's always going to be hot at all times. The only time this one's going to be hot is when you put the key on the on position. So I have a phone hooked up, and as you can see, it's not powering up. Obviously it's at 6% charge, so I left it off. But yeah, let's go ahead and show you the little areas where you're actually going to find these little locations, because I looked up all over online and I couldn't find anything. But yeah, so the one for the rear, it's going to be right here on this fuse box. So right here, if I can take off the flash. So it's a 15 amp socket, so RR socket, that's the right rear socket, if you want to say it as. So right here, it'll be this 15 amp fuse. Make sure you replace it with another 15 amp fuse. You just pop off this cover. Very simple to pop off, and if that's the issue for the one in the back. Now for the one in the front, it's actually going to be right up here. So you're going to go right here, pop off this little cover, and then right here it's going to have a little fuse socket holder or puller, so it's going to be inserted just like this. You're going to pull this guy right out, and then the ones that we're going to be checking is 15. So these two 15s right here, I believe this one, there's a third one. When I was looking at the wiring diagram, there is a third one. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and pull these guys out, physically pull these out. So that pulls it out just like that. So we're going to pull these two because they're both the same. So now let's check these out. All right, so let me see if I can show you this. So you can see that fuse, how it's all blown apart. See that? It's not making contact. So this fuse is blown. And then let's check for the other one. And the other one is blown. Actually, if you look at it more in person, it's actually more finer, so it's a little bit more harder to see. But these two are blown, so we're going to go ahead and replace these two fuses, and then we're going to get right back to the video. Alright, so with our new fuses, again, we're going to go ahead and replace this with the same style fuse. It doesn't have to be from the dealership, it's just as long as it's a 15 amp fuse. Make sure I'm in the right area, so we'll push those in. Now, if these fuse pops, check your sockets to make sure there's no pennies, obviously because of kids, for instance, like me in my case. Now, if there is nothing in there and you don't see anything, you have a short to ground. If you have a short to ground, you need to check out the wiring and see what's going on in that wiring. Let's put this back. So we're going to go ahead and put the key in the on position, which I already did. All the lights are illuminated. Now we're going to go ahead and connect this guy. We should see it charge. So bam, just right there, as we can see, the charge indicator is on if it wants to focus. So right there, so we are charging. So we know that's working. So now we're going to switch it over to the other side. So you see how the screen's not illuminated? As soon as I plug it in, voila. Now for the one in the rear, we'll go ahead and connect that one. And let's check it out. Voila. So all of them are working. If this video helped you out, give it a thumbs up, comment down below if you have any questions, and hit that subscribe button for more upcoming videos in the future. And thanks for watching.